Hey guys, so today for reading, we are going to discuss our theme for the week. We are going to review our sight words, and we are going to talk about the 3 ways that we can make the long A sound. So our theme for this week, and you're going to notice it whenever we're live tomorrow and on Thursday for our reading Google Meet, you're going to notice that we're talking about the weather on our story cards and in our story that Mrs. Griffel is going to read to you from our reading book. So we're going to be talking about the weather. More specifically, we're going to be talking about stormy weather. Okay, so I want you to take a few seconds right now and think of different types of stormy weather and how that weather could be dangerous to us. And what do we need to do in order to stay safe in that certain type of weather? So think about that, and we're going to discuss that tomorrow before Mrs. Griffel reads our story cards. So again, different types of stormy weather, what they can do that causes danger or harm to us, and what can we do to make sure that we stay safe in those different types of stormy weather. So for example, Mrs. Griffel just looked outside our window and it's already snowing at my house. And so if it's snowing at my house, I'm pretty sure it's probably snowing at your house too. So snow isn't always dangerous, but it can be. So how are some ways that the snow could be dangerous? And what are some ways that we can keep ourselves safe in the snow? So those are the kinds of things I want you to think about for tomorrow morning. All right, so next up, what we're going to do is we're going to go over our 8 sight words for this week. So we're going to go over our sight words every day this week. And then on Friday, I will be getting in touch with each of you individually to where we can go over our sight word test. All right. So the first word for this week is the word cold. So we're going to do just like we do in the classroom. Mrs. Griffel is going to see the word. You're going to look at the word as I say it. Then I'm going to point to you guys. You're going to say it, whisper it, and then sing it. So our first word is cold. Say it, cold. Whisper it, cold. And sing it, cold. Up next, we have the word warm. Warm. Say it, warm. Whisper it, warm. And sing it, warm. Up next, we have the word great. Say it, great. Whisper it, great. And sing it, great. Up next, we have the word there. Say it, there. Whisper it, there. And sing it, there. Up next, we have the word sound. Say it, sound. Whisper it, sound. And sing it, sound. Our next one is the word predict. I want you to say it, predict, whisper it, predict, and now then sing it, predict. Up next, we have the word extreme. Say it, extreme. Whisper it, extreme, and sing it, extreme. And our last one is the word no. Say it, no. Whisper it, no. And sing it, no. All right, so that's our sight words. So what you're going to do with your sight words on Seesaw, you're going to complete, you don't have the packet because it's on Seesaw for you, but you're going to complete page 146, and it's going to be utilizing your sight words. So for the top part, you're going to use the words in the box to complete the sentences. Your sight words that you're going to use is the word there, the word no, the word cold, the word warm, and the word great. So you're just going to go through and read the sentences and pick the word that best completes the sentence by filling in the blank. Down at the bottom, you're going to match the word to its meaning. So it's giving you 3 of our sight words, and you have to find the definition. So for example, we have sound. Is sound very great, dangerous, something you hear, or to guess what will happen next? So we have to figure out which one is sound, which one of these definitions means the word sound, and you're going to draw a line to it. Okay? So that's what you're going to do on page 146. We are also going to talk about the 3 ways that we can make the A sound. So we already know about E to the end, and we call him what's your name E, because that E at the end bounces over that consonant and comes over and asks that vowel, what's your name? And the vowel always tells him his name. So in this case, our word or our vowel for this week is going to be A. So if that E at the end bounces over that consonant and he asks that A, what's his name? What's that A gonna say? A, right? So there's 2 more ways that we can write the long A sound. And that's by using AI or AY. Now, we like to pretend that these 2 are twins because they're buddy vowels. Even though the Y is not a vowel, sometimes he likes to pretend it. So I call them the twins because they both make the A sound. So in this case, A is married to I and A is married to Y. And what do we know about those bossy vowels whenever 2 vowels go walking? When 2 vowels go walking, the first one does the talking. So what's he say if the first vowel does the talking? He's saying what? A. And then if this Y is pretending to be a vowel, and we say 2 vowels go walking, and the first one does the talking, what's the first one saying in this one? A, right? So they're both saying A. So Mrs. Griffith likes to call them the A twins. They're the bossy A twins because that A is the first vowel in both of them, and they like to talk. Okay? So some words that we can write whenever we're using AY would be pay, day, stay. And then whenever we use AI, we could write the word pail, like your sand pail. You could write the word sail, like a sailboat. You could write the word paint or the word snail. Now, I want you to look at this card for just a minute because I want you to see if you can figure out the pattern of when we would use AY and where would we use AI. If I have A, D, A, st, A, then I have P, A, O, S, A, O, P, A, nt. And then I have S, N, A, O. Look at that. Where does the A come at in this first column under the AY? It comes at the end, doesn't it? So whenever I'm talking about the AY, here's our trick. Whenever I'm talking about AY and my A sound comes at the end of the word, if my A sound comes at the end of the word, so if my word was today, I have today. What's that last sound you hear in today? You hear the A, right? Well, here's my trick because I don't know if I'm supposed to use AI or AY. Think about this Y. Where does he come at the alphabet? Does he come towards the beginning or at the end? He comes at the end, doesn't he? So think about that. When our A sound is at the end of a word, what do you think we're going to use? AY, right? So for day, for stay, for play, for clay, all of those have the A at the end, and we're going to use that AI. So, and if you look at our card again, for those AI words, where do they come? They're all in the middle of our word, aren't they? Right? So all of our AI words are going to be in the middle of our word because I is more towards the beginning of our alphabet than it is at the end, like our Y over here. All right? So that's what we're going to do today, is just to know that there are more than just one way to make that A sound. So we can use the AE, which we call him E to the end, And what's your name? Because he bounces over that consonant and he asks that vowel what his name is. We now know that we can use our twins of our Bossy A twins of AI and AY, and we know our rule of the first vowel does the talking, the second one does the walking, okay? And Y sometimes likes to pretend that he's a vowel to help that vowel do his talking, all right? So what you're going to do with that is you are now going to complete page 145, and it's talking about some long A words. I want you to find either a mom, a dad, a babysitter, a brother or sister at home, somebody at home or daycare or wherever you may be, and I would like for you to read them, these 4 long A words on your paper that you're going to see on Seesaw. Okay, Mrs. Griffith's not going to read them to you. I was going to, but since we know that A-Y and A-I now say the A sound, I want to see if you can figure those 4 words out. Once you figure them out, you're going to use those 4 words to complete the sentences 1 through 4 and see if you can plug in the words where they belong. All right, so that page 145 and 146 are both uploaded to Seesaw, and you'll find them right after this video. Okay, so there's no paper worksheet, so don't be looking for it because you don't have it at home. So go ahead and get started, and I will see you live tomorrow for your Google Meet over our story cards. Bye, guys. See you soon.